Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. The long off-season has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So TCU's offense takes the field for the first time today. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter, and Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity, and David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
He leaves it with his back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Middle Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking downfield, it's McDonald. Using his legs to buy some time. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's McDonald. Under fire. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finding open areas. Nice move there. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Runs through the tackle. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. He breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Wegman. Throws for the tight end. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They'll start this drive going to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Now on first down from the 40. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
To the air, it's McDonald. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They're hanging around here, leads down to 12.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points with a great team.
Down the seam on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Rutgers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's McDonald. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A 3rd down try for the offense. Bringing the heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's McDonald. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. On the move is the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Middle Tennessee, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Under fire. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. This time on target. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Well, jet sweep pass. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Shoots it to the left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. To the air, it's McDonald. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense never had a chance. A third down sack forces the punt. Slips through the line. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Horned Frogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he missed it. No good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. With the catch, it's Lacy. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got it in the middle, it's Klein. That should be the final play of the 1st half. And wait, it's just 2nd down, and the field goal kicker's out. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Delivers the stiff arm. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the 1st half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Rides the back on the option to give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Back to throw, it's McDonald. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Got a little space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boston College will need to mount a comeback. But these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Rutgers. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his man. It's Carter. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on first down from the 28. To throw, it's McDonald. Makes the catch. It's Lacey. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Klein. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Carter. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're going back to the ground. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that could just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to run it. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Oh, and the attempt is no good. That can be really demoralizing, guys. There's something about getting the deficit under 20. They couldn't. It's still at 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so... And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off play action on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his big tight end. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the move. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but and it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Powers through. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stokes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Looking for a man. It's McDonald. fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw.
Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's James. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets enough. There he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Horned Frogs are marching down the field. Creates a little space. Touchdown, TCU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Rutgers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Holding.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Pressure coming. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. Oh, he's got some space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That's caught. It's Carter. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Special teams heading out after the 3rd down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The give on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.